Hi guys, welcome back to reading the Word and understanding the Bible verse. Today in Habakkuk, I read chapter 1 all the way through chapter 3, and I find something interesting in every single chapter that brings this all together. So, in chapter 1, verse 2, it says, "How long, Lord, must I call you for help, but you do not listen, or I cry out to you, violence, but you do not save." And then chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "For the revelation waits at the appointed time. It speaks at the end and will not prevail false. Through its lining, wait for it. It will soon come and not be delayed." And then chapter 3, verse 17 and 18, it says, "Throughout the fig tree does not bud, and there is no grapes on the vine. Though the olives fell and the fields produce no fruit, though there are no sheep in the pen and no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will rejoice in God my Savior." So what I find interesting about this is it doesn't matter how bad life is. Now you gotta remember, it also says people were numerous as the fish in the sea. So there was plenty of people on the planet during this time in the Old Testament. And what he's calling out to is it doesn't matter if we're living in the Old Testament or the New Testament. There is still sin in the world. And when we call out to the Lord, now we know when you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, your eyes open up to the sin in the world, because that's what God gives us. He gives us an eye to open up and see the sin in the world. But no matter how bad we're struggling, and no matter how bad life gets, we could rely on and have hope and faith in the revelation when it comes, because when it comes, we know that we are going to the kingdom of heaven when Jesus comes. When we hear those trumpets, we'll be lifted up and go to the kingdom of heaven. And how awesome is that? Now, we do know when you're born again, we do know Satan is going to be hitting you harder, because people who aren't born again and don't truthfully have a relationship with God, Satan already has them going in the lake of fire and burning in hell. But us born again Christians, knowing that we have a weapon to fight against Satan, and that's Jesus Christ living inside of us. He can't attack our soul and he can't attack our heart, because God guards that for us. And I find that very interesting and very strong, because it doesn't matter how bad Satan puts us in a situation with no food and not being able to eat anything, or our animals not being able to eat anything, we can still rejoice in the Lord, knowing that His love could take over any pain and any situation, because He is the ultimate God. And when He comes, Satan is going to go into hell. And we have that hope and faith and trust that the revelation is coming. We do not know the time or date, but we do know that Jesus is real, alive, and strong, powerful, and He loves us so much. That's what the cross is for, to give us love and faith that He is alive and well. Satan can't defeat that. And that's what I love about this so much. So pray that helped you guys today. Pray that you have a good day, blessed day. Love you guys, and God bless.